Hi, we are 3 for 3 people. This is major. I'm out of breath. I just feel like I went through a marathon trying to set this up. Amazing. We're here. This is fantastic. Aren't you happy? I'm so happy. Let's start with a deep cleansing breath because I think I'm having a stage 5 anxiety attack. And hold it. I feel really grounded. I don't know about you, but let's do this thing. I've got a great episode today. Today's not about manifesting, shocking. I had this idea because I find myself asking AI quite a lot. AI has become my therapist. I ask everything. Nothing's off the table. And the responses are just fantastic. I don't know how it knows this information, but it knows. And I use ChatGPT a lot for astrology stuff, and I find it to be really, really amazing. I used to use Astra, but it's paid. It's like, I don't know, kind of annoying. And it was getting a little frustrated with me, and I was getting frustrated with it. I was fighting with AI. I now rely on ChatGPT because it actually is very polite to me. It's kind to me, and it understands that I am just a girl with 2 cats trying to figure this shit out, okay? I figured we'd ask AI what the top 10 questions are that people ask AI about dating, when they have a crush, whatever. Do we even say have a crush? I feel like crush is something we said in middle school, and now it feels like a mental illness. I already pulled the questions. They're actually really good, and I'm going to answer them. We have the questions. I'm giving the answers. That's how this is going to work, okay? At a minimum, I will be brutally honest. And you just can't put a price on honesty. You just can't. That's exactly what we're doing today. But before we do, have to yap. Like, it's just know that in the beginning of these things, we're gonna yap. Before we yap, I do want to say that I have posted my first episode back. I know this sounds cheesy, but whatever. I was really overwhelmed by how kind and supportive everyone was because posting these things, it's really scary. It's so fucking scary, you have no idea. And I made the mistake of getting absolutely zooted the night before posting it. And I had a panic attack of all panic attacks. I called my sister. I texted everybody I knew. I was like, is this cringy? Oh my God, am I actually doing this? Is this fucking weird that I'm about to post this? Should I delete this? And then I realized, you know what? That's not the new me. The new me is going to post things with confidence and just be myself. Whatever happens, happens, right? So here we are. By the way, I thought I was going to go into cardiac arrest. I was so uncomfortably high. It was like midnight. And I was just staring at the video and my heart was going. I thought for sure 911, girls, the cats, call somebody, call for help. Mama's going down. Like this is how it ends. So moving on. This week, okay, I had a bit of a self-care week. I took off of work. It was a whole thing. Went on a hike. My friend Lexi, hi Lexi. I hope to have Lexi on the show one day, but I love Lexi. Lexi, I love you. This episode's now about Lexi. I don't know. Lexi invited me to a class at Equinox Soho. Now, the class was phenomenal, but what was even more spectacular was this Equinox. I don't know if you guys know this, but that Equinox in Soho, it is literally the hub of every good-looking person in the tri-state area. There wasn't a single ugly person. I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous. I've never in my life seen this many good-looking people in one room. This is a PSA. If you are single, I want you to get a membership at the Equinox Soho immediately. I don't care if you can't afford it. Start selling feet pics. Like this, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Do it if you need to. I don't care what you gotta do to get the funds for that membership. You get your ass in that Equinox Soho. I'm now a member. I literally went home and became a member. You heard it here first. I now plan on just sitting there. I'm gonna sit there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my time there, but I'm just gonna look lost, okay? Go to Equinox Soho and look lost. Act like you don't know how to use a machine. Fall on the treadmill. I don't know. Figure it out. Amazing stuff, people. Really fucking amazing stuff. I'm also convinced that you just need to walk around a little bit. Just walk around. Start at the top. Start at Union Square, 14th Street, and just go down, all the way down, until you hit Tribeca. All the hot guys are out and about. That's what they're doing. They're not on the apps. I don't see them on the apps. These are guys that I've never seen before in my life. And I don't know, are they too good for apps? Probably. Pardon the sirens, they're coming for me. I'm out of control. Is what? I almost crashed my car when I saw a guy on a city bike in NoHo. I'm just like, where are they coming from? They're on the city bikes. They're walking around. Some more personal updates. I went to dinner with my friends recently. It was a birthday. It was fabulous. I had a grand time, okay? At the very end of this dinner, my friends asked me, so what's new with you? What's going on? Tell us about your dating life. We need all the tea. Give us the tea. And as you guys know by now, Brooklyn and I kept it really neutral, like no big deal type vibes. I'm very mindful of not putting the person on a pedestal. So help me God, don't put him on a pedestal. Don't, right? But the girls at the table were very quick to point out that I had a look on my face as if I was in love. Giddy, I think is the word they used. When I heard the words in love, I almost choked on my truffle pasta. I shit you, I almost choked. I haven't heard those words in, I don't know, since the medieval times. That's craziness, but they said it, not me. Am I fucking in love, like, with a guy that I don't even know if he, like, please, like, what is going on? I had a moment, like a Matrix moment. I was like, is this happening? Later that week, I went to an event and he texted me something pretty cute and I found myself giggling like a little schoolgirl. What the hell? What is going on? What is happening? Help. Guys, I share all this to say that I am down bad. I'm in deep. It's bad. I don't know how this happened because I haven't seen him in a few weeks. I can't tell you why, but he's been away and I haven't seen him. But I think what's different about this is because this connection has been kind of forming long distance, you can't really lean on it being this physical thing and then it becomes this emotional thing. And then the next thing you know, your girlfriends are telling you at a dinner table that you're in love. What the fuck? Oh my God. I can't. So please, nurse, production, help. So what are we going to do about this? Well, it's really simple. We're going to detach and distract. That's why I've been getting frequently zooted. I don't know. We need to just move on. We need to run. Fight or flight, it's activated, right? We just have to like stay calm. Everybody fucking stay calm, okay? This is normally when I get hurt. Every time. 10 out of 10 times. But if we really want to rewrite this story, and not for the sake of Brooklyn, but for the sake of our self-concept, and I mean that, we have to choose, a different story. We have to choose a different result. What you don't change, you choose. And I'm determined to change my circumstances because I don't want to keep repeating a cycle and be like, yeah, see, told you so, this always happens. It happens because I do that, right? Subconsciously, that's what I've been manifesting because I say things like, yep, this happens every time. So this time around, I'm really trying to just stay grounded, focus on myself, and just roll with it, flow with it. Just absolutely flow with it and see what happens, okay? If it goes up in flames, it goes up in flames. You'll be the first to know. But if it turns out to be something great, then fantastic. And I'm rambling about this guy very publicly, I recognize, and I'm doing it because I just want you guys to know, I know that we all go through these things and sometimes it feels like you're the only one going through it and it can feel like, what's wrong with me? Why I'm not capable of handling data. Like, no, even the best of them go through it. I'll keep you guys posted, but oh my God, this man has me by the throat. He's got me by the throat. But I don't want to show, believe me, I am playing my cards right. I am not, the man would never know. He would just, Brooklyn would have not a fucking clue. For all he knows, I hate him. That's not true. I'm nice. I'm always kind, okay? I'm kind. I know I kind of like have this rough, spiky exterior, but I am a mush on the inside. I'm a hopeless romantic. Beyond words, a hopeless romantic. You have no fucking idea. I spent my Friday night watching The Notebook in tears with the cats. Now, let's get into fucking today's episode. Enough of the yapping. I'm so excited for him to come back. Anyways, so I've pulled some questions, the top 10 questions that people ask ChatGPT, aka AI, what they ask about dating. So the first question it shared is, people ask, why am I having trouble finding a partner? That's pretty simple. You're either trying too hard to find the right person, or you're either not loving yourself. And what I mean by trying too hard, when we're in a state of lack, and it's like this thing of like, where is it? I don't have it. I need to find it. Oh my God, why is this so difficult? Listen to what I just said. Okay, that sounds like you're in a state of lack. Okay, it just gives off that energy of like, whoa, and it repels. It absolutely repels any type of romantic connection. So take inventory. How are you talking about your love life? Do you have limiting beliefs of like, men suck, I hate men, dating is the fucking worst, the dating apps are the fucking worst, I'll never meet my, soulmate? Be honest. Do you talk to yourself like that? Do you think about those things? Well, there's your answer. How do you talk about yourself? How do you treat yourself? Do you give yourself love? Do you treat yourself like a top priority? Do you treat yourself like you're chosen, like you're worthy? What's your routine? Do you take care of yourself? Because what you pour into yourself is what the universe will literally mirror back to you. So when you pour into you, others pour into you. Some people, I notice when they talk about their dating life, they'll be like really difficult with guys or girls. Ask yourself honestly, are you the type of person of when, a guy's really nice to you, treating you right, you just somehow manage to find something wrong with him, right? And then you get the ick so easily and you're like, yeah, fuck this guy, I can't. But really, there's nothing wrong with him. You need to take time to actually like grow the garden, okay? Before you start going sprinkling seeds all over town. Like focus on the garden at hand. And that's the garden between you and this person. Focus on it. Try to water it, see if it grows. And then move on. Next, how do I build my self-confidence before dating? Get a piece of paper. I want you to get a piece of paper, stop what you're doing. I don't care if you're out in public or at work. Get a piece of paper and write down what you currently believe about yourself. Go on a rampage. Every negative thought you've ever had in your life. Make a list. Go crazy. Now, looking at this list, you shouldn't get triggered. You shouldn't be like, oh, if I wrote this down, it's going to come true. No, you're purging it out. Purge it out. Let it out, lady or guy. I don't know who the hell's watching this, but just fucking let it out. And then I want you to cross it out and write a new belief, the new positive version of that statement. So if it's, I'm not good enough, I'm good enough. I'm ugly, I'm the most beautiful woman in the world. I'm not lovable, I am so fucking lovable. Oh my God, I am irresistible. That new script is your new life script. Repetition, okay? You've got to repeat. Drill it into your head. Look yourself in the mirror. Do these affirmations. I find that affirmations are the most powerful when I look myself in the mirror because I'm saying it to myself. Working on your self-concept includes how you view the world, how you view dating, how you view your ability to manifest. And I promise you, like, you have to just like pour into you. Everything you're looking for another person to give you, you need to give yourself. And that by default boosts your self-esteem. Clear boundaries, an impeccable self-concept by figuring out what your limiting beliefs are and then affirming the opposite. Visualize. I love to visualize. Sometimes I do this often actually. I do it very often, if not daily. I visualize myself as somebody I associate with having very high self-confidence, self-esteem, whatever. An aura like you've never seen in your life. A Michael Jordan, Future, the rapper. 50 Cent. I close my eyes and I visualize them, and then I try to evoke the feelings within myself, how they think, feel, move, whatever. How do I get over my fear of rejection? This is so simple. It's never rejection, it's redirection. You are the right package. You just went to the wrong address. That's all it is. Right package, wrong address. You can't take it personal. Get excited when something doesn't work out with someone. Oh, he doesn't feel the same way about you. He doesn't see a relationship with you. Whoop-de-fucking-do, because that means he's not the one and you just got 10 times closer to finding the one. It's like process of elimination, information gathering. You're just like doing this human experience, but there's this greater thing beyond us. And you're the fucking main character. Naturally, in any movie, there's some background actors, some extras. He was one of them. Next, right? We're looking for the main character, the hero. What are the signs I'm dating the wrong person? Interesting question. I would say you feel it in your body. Your body never lies. Take a moment, close your eyes, and really think about this person. And try to notice what feelings come up in your body. Where is it in your body? Go within. When we try to like look for the thing outside, it's not gonna tell us. You gotta Really go within and ask yourself honestly, do you want this person because you're just lonely? Do you want this person because they're hot? Does this person align with your values? Does this person treat you the way you've always wanted to be treated? And I'm talking your end result. If your end result is to be treated like a princess fucking queen, is this guy doing so? If not, let's not wait around and find out. When you say no to the wrong behavior, the wrong person, you are by default saying yes to better. The next question is, how do I know when to move on from someone who isn't interested? Immediately. What are you waiting for? Immediately. Pack your things, get the hell out of there. As quickly as possible. Move, run, sprint. When someone isn't interested, you gotta do it immediately. Like, there's no waiting around. For what? For this person to just magically one day wake up and change their mind? You know when they're gonna do that? When you've said no to the non-interested type behavior. That's when they come flying back. You keep waiting around for this thing to like change its colors. You don't look at the same painting twice, hoping its colors are going to be different. It's the same fucking painting. You saw it, you got the information you needed, run. The next question is probably one of my favorites. Why do I keep attracting the wrong kind of people? Well, you don't manifest what you want, you manifest what you are. And I've had a dose of this in the most extreme way. I have. I kept attracting oh my God, it's your wounds. Most of the time it's a lesson. So you need to ask yourself, what is this person teaching me about myself? What are they showing me? Do I keep attracting people who don't want commitment with me? Well, that would mean that I'm not pouring into myself and I'm not choosing myself. I'm neglecting myself. Because if I was choosing myself, they would be choosing me. Oh, I keep attracting addicts. You know what that means? It means that you have this thing of like trying to save people before you'll save yourself. You just want to like fix people and you completely neglect yourself. You need to prioritize yourself and take care of yourself, not everybody else but yourself. Do you keep attracting guys who are in a committed relationship? I'm not even getting into that, but you see what I mean. I had a history of attracting guys who were absolutely horrific to me. You saw in this, you've seen, okay? You've seen what's gone on, okay? It's been a disaster. And what they taught me was that I need to love myself and I need to take care of myself and I need to prioritize myself. And I cannot accept that behavior moving forward. But I thought that's what I deserved. I needed to be whole and complete myself. Really, in the last 3 to 4 years, what all these guys have shown me is that I need to put myself first. And I wasn't. I just was not. They came first. They were on the pedestal. I was like fucking dirt. Because if your self-concept is top tier, 10 out of 10, you will literally attract that to you. That is what the universe will show you. Guys will literally obsess over you. You will become magnetic, and it's that simple. Figure out the pattern. Figure out the lesson. What is it about yourself that the universe is mirroring back to you? This last one is a really good one because it's something that I honestly struggle with probably the most. And it says, how do I handle loneliness when I'm struggling to date? Whoa, that is deep. That is fucking deep, ChatGPT. Are you lonely or alone? Way back in the day, I read a book called The 8 Rules of Love, and it talked about solitude and how solitude is time for you to get to know yourself, fall in love with yourself. It doesn't have to be this dark cloud when you're alone. We oftentimes associate being alone very negatively, like with very negative things. It doesn't have to be a negative thing to be alone. Lonely is a completely different thing. It means that you're not even filling your time with friends, family, or anything. And so you would want to fix that immediately. Stay busy, invest in yourself, invest in friendships, surround yourself with people who make you feel loved. You have to fall in love with yourself. You have to laugh when you're alone and dance and do the things you've always wanted to do. And one thing that gets me through the loneliness while dating, and I've been alone for years. It's been years at this point. 4 fucking years with the cats, just me and the cats. I'm kind of a pro at it now. Sometimes I get scared that I'm too good at being alone, but it's fine. The one thing I tell myself though, and that I read in the book is like, be grateful for this time alone because you might not ever get it again. Literally ever again. Because once you're in a relationship, you're going to be sharing 80-70% of your time with this other person, and then you guys get married, and then you guys have kids. You're going to be begging for alone time at that point. This is like supposed to be a magical time, not a depressing time when you're alone. It can be exciting, it can be fun. Pick up a hobby, multiple hobbies. Do the things you've always wanted to do. My favorite thing to do, I will say literally in the world, is traveling alone. It's like a movie. Become the best version of yourself. Go all in on a business you've always wanted to start. Most of the time, I would say 100% of the time, honestly, when you take the focus away from dating, that's when it happens, every time. Take your focus off of dating, fall in love with yourself, have the time of your fucking life, make the most of every single day. Believe me, there are some days that I really struggle being alone. I have most of my meals alone. Some days I go all day without hearing my own voice because there's nobody else to talk to. I have to talk to myself as if I was my best friend. And I have to tell myself, I'm not going to be like, wow, you're pathetic. You're so fucking lonely. You're a loser. How would you talk to your best friend? You would say, I've got you. You're safe. I fucking love you. I'm here for you. And I'm not going anywhere. I've got you. We're good. We are good right now because we have each other. Meaning me. Like, I've got me. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. And the coolest thing about being alone is that nobody else gets to be you. Nobody else gets to be in you. Nobody gets to live your life. You can make it as magical or as dull as you fucking want. What an amazing thing that only you get this experience as you. It's all about perspective. You're in a car on the Pacific Coast Highway. 2 people in the car. One person's looking out to the ocean and the other's looking at, like, the rocks. Same car, same journey, different perspectives. Change your fucking perspective. Also, you're lonely? Sign up for Equinox Soho. Join a run club. I went to go watch the New York Marathon. I didn't see one ugly person running that marathon. Join a run club. Anyways, that's my episode for today. I hope you guys like this. And if you didn't, please let me know. Next, I'm going to try to have a guest on here. I don't know who. I would kill somebody to have Future on the show. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Have the best day, night, wherever you are. And thank you for watching. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. I'll see you guys. Bye.